Welcome all of you, dear students and doctors, Ayurveda Adhyayan e-lecture series. And today is ninth lecture, that is Mahavat Vidvansagras. And today, in this lecture, we'll try to learn different part of Ayurveda Mahavat Vidvansagras and its ingredients. And among that, which is very important in clinical practice, and which is some have so much side effects also. So let's try to learn today's important topic, that is Mahavat Vidvansagras. So we'll do the Naman to the Lord Dhanvantari. We'll go to the next slide. So its reference we found in Bhaishaj Ratnavali, Ayurved Sara Sangraha, Rasatantra Sar, Siddha Yog Sangraha, and the three important granthas. So this is Bhaishaj Ratnavali part, which shows some ingredients, and we'll try to learn more ingredients in next slide with in detail in tabular form. So this is reference which indicate some of the different ingredient, that is Jaipal and Hartal and Suvarnamakshi, and some Bhavana Dravya also different, that is Agnimantha Kadha and Dhattur and Suran Swaras. So in different part, this is another part, Rastantra Sar. In this we cannot see the Jaipal, Hartal, Suvarnamakshi, Suran and Bhavana Dravya are more. So these are the two important differences in these two slide. So on a first one, that is we can use in different pathological conditions, and this Samprapti we can use in different pathological conditions. So this is very safer to use because it doesn't contain Jaipal, because we and first one contain Jaipal. So this is the two differences, because Jaipal is Tivra Rechak, that's why it's difficult to use in Mrudu, Sukumar and such type of patients. So we'll go to the next slide, which learn in detail it every ingredients. So first is Shuddha Parat. As you know, the Parat is Yogavahi Dravya, Rasayan Dravya, and second, that is Shuddha Gandhak. Shuddha Gandhak, then third is Tamra Bhasma. Tamra Bhasma, its main action on its Yakrut, which increases Yakrut Strava, its Vishanashak and Yogavahi Dravya. Naga Bhasma and Vanga Bhasma, it's a different text which is reference which is mentioned in Bhaishaj Ratnavali, but in second part, that is Ayurved Sara Sangraha and Siddha Yog Sangraha, not mentioned Naga and this Bhasma. So Naga Bhasma is Balya, Rasayan, Shukravardha. Vanga Bhasma also have same property, Balya, Rasayan and Shukravardhan. So Loha Bhasma, it's a Raktavardhak, Pandutva Nashak, and it's very important property here at Rakta Dhatu Poshak and Balya, Rasayan. So Abrak Bhasma, it's important in action as nourishment to the nervous tissue and Balya Rasayan. Suvarnamakshik Bhasma is reference is Bhaishaj Ratnavali part. So Suvarnamakshik Bhasma, then second Pipali, then Tankan, because of it contained Vatsanap, so Tankan should be there as antidote of that, which decreases the toxicity of Vatsanap. It is a Kafavat Shamak, Shulagna, so Marich, then Jaipal. So Bharat Bhaishajravali part contains Jaipal, which Tivra Rechak. In Anubandha or Strota Avrodjanya Samprapti, Vatvyadhi, Jaipal is very useful. So they have add this ingredient for that purpose, but in general practice for pain management we should use Vata Vidvansagras or Mahavat Vidvansagras without Jaipal. Vatsanap is a vish, that is Madhur, Ushna Madhur, and its aconitum Ferox, Vatakafa Shamak, Guru, Ruksha, Tikshna, Vyavai Vikashi, and Shulanashak and Yogavahi Dravya. So we'll go to the next slide to learn Bhavana Dravya of Mahavat Vidvansagras. So as per three Patha, that is take references having different opinion about Bhavana Dravya. So we'll try to learn in these slides. First Bhavana Dravya, that is Trikatu Swaras or Trikatu Kadha we can use. So it's Agni Dipan, Pachan and Shulagna. Second is Triphala. Triphala is Dipan, Pachan, Rasayan property. Chitrakmul, Agnidipan, Pachan and then Shulagna. Its main action as a Kapha Vata Shamak. Bhrangaraj Swaras, it's a common in two text references. Bhrangaraj is Iplikta Alba, Katu Ushna Katu. It's a Pitta Rechak, Shotahar, Vedana Stapak, Vrana Shodak, Vrana Ropak and Keshavardak. Another Dravya, that is Kushta. Then important Dravya like Arkakshir. Arkakshir is very important in this we can say Dravya, that is Kafavat Shamak and Ukshna. Then Nirgundi. Nirgundi is known as very good Uttam Vata Shamak Dravya. Its action on Majja Dhatu is truly Vata Kapha Shamak Dravya. Amalki. Amalki is Rasayan Dravya. Guna Dharma. So some Amalki and some important Bhavana Dravya as per next part, that is Suran, then Idlimbu Swaras and Shunti. These are the some different. Suran is action as Arsha Shamak. It's mainly act on liver and Apana Vayu. So we can use Mahavat Vidvansagras in Arsha also, and Nimbu Swaras Bhavana also mentioned in some text. So we have not added these pictures here. We have added pictures randomly with common Bhavana Dravya mentioned in three different text references. So Gunadharma. Gunadharma, we can say it's a Uttam Vatashamak Kalpa, which action on we can use in different we can say increase vitiated Vata condition, as is having Ushnavirya, Vata Kapha Shamak property, Shotanashak and Vedana Shamak properties. So medicinal use, as this reference given, we can use in Manyastambha, Hanustambha, Strikastambha, Jivastambha, these all type of Vata disorder. So we'll go to the next slide. First is sciatica, Vishwachi and Avabhavu. These all type of Vata disorder, we can use Mahavat Vidvansagras in two conditions. One type of Mahavat Vidvansagras contain Jaipal and another part doesn't contain Jaipal. So vitiated dosha affects in a snayu like muscles, and that because of that pain arises. Pain with inflammations in this back muscles, neck muscles get more pain and stiffness. After taking cool air or Shita Sevan, the pain may be increased. After hot fermentation, pain decreases, and along with these conditions, patient may be suffer with indigestion, constipation, fever, and all allied symptoms. In this medical condition, we can use Mahavat Vidvansagras because it contains Dipan Pachan Dravya also, Virechan Dravya also, and pain management property also. So along with neck pain, back pain, low back pain, shoulder pain, and Mahavat Vidvansagras, having very good results to pacifies Vata dosh and muscular pain, and also detoxification property. So in chronic RA patient condition, we can use this dravya, this kalpa, that is Mahavat Vidvansagras. It contains Vata Shamak dravyas, Agni Dipan dravya, Dipan Pachan dravya, also detoxification medicines. So it's truly Vedanahar and Shotahar. So along with Amavat medicines, Mahavat Vidvansagras also one of the important medicine. So in herpes zoster condition, there may be Shul and Shotha and Daha. When Shul and Shotha is there in maximum amount, in that condition we can use Mahavat Vidvansak Ras. And there is a Pitta Janya Samprapti, Daha is there, in that condition we can use Kamdudavati. So in this medical condition, as text reference, Mahavat Vidvansak Ras having very good results. So in epilepsy conditions, Mahavat Vidvansak Ras having good results we can use along with other medical Ayurveda medicinal drugs. So Vata Vyadhi. In Vata Vyadhi we can use Mahavat Vidvansak Ras, like all this shown diagram, different medical conditions of Vata Vyadhi. So like neck pain, elbow pain, shoulder pain, these are all arthritis type, osteoarthritis type conditions. Like some of the conditions like inflammatory conditions, some like we can say autoimmune disorder conditions. In these all conditions, when we require pain management, when we require detoxification, we have three references of text in that. Among the medical conditions, age, weight and medical condition of the patient, we can use different text part of Mahavat Vidvansak Ras. In paralysis patient, in post management, we can use Mahavat Vidvansak Ras. But in this condition, we should not use Jaipal Yukta Kalpa. In neuralgia conditions also, we can use Mahavat Vidvansak Ras, having very good results in pain management. So contraindication part, before going to contraindication part, some of the diagram we have not mentioned here. From that we can discuss, and then we can discuss other medical conditions where we can use Mahavat Vidvansak Ras as different text references shown. We can use in Jwara when Kapha Vata Jwara Avastha, Shirashul and Prushashul there, along with Kapha, cold and Agni Mante. In this condition, Mahavat Vidvansak Ras having very good result. It pacifies Vata dosh as well as Kapha dosh, doing dosha pachan and relieves constipation also, decreases Jwara also. So in Sannipat, so Kapha Vata Jwara we can use Mahavat Vidvansak Ras. And also in Sannipatak Jwara Avastha we can use Mahavat Vidvansak Ras. So Bhaishya Ratnavali text part contained Suran as well as Suran Bhavana as well there, and in this condition we can use in Arsha disease, Mahavat Vidvansak Ras is having very good results. So in general we can use in all type of Vata Vyadhi like arthritis, osteoarthritis, neuralgia, epilepsy types of medical conditions, Mahavat Vidvansak Ras. As a pain management purpose, inflammatory conditions, we can use Mahavat Vidvansak Ras. So contraindication part, when it comes to contraindication, is we cannot use in pregnancy, we cannot use in lactation, and it's in Sukumar, Pitta Pradhan Vyakti person, we cannot use this type of Mahavat Vidvansak Kalpa. And if you use in some high doses, so or if the Vatsanab is not its Shodhan not did properly, so there may be and must be some complications, or we can say side effects, or drug adverse effects maybe arise as a toxicity results. In that condition we have to take so much care while using this drug. So summary we can say it's we can use in Vata Pradhan or Vata Kapha Pradhan Avastha. It has very good action. It decreases Stamba, Shula, Shofa and Vedana. It's Ati Tikshna, Ushna, Vyavai Vikashi, Ushna Kalpa, and it increases the Pitta dosh. So in Daha, Trushna, Raktastrav, Rakta Pitta, Sweda, Murcha, Atisar, and when there is a less urine output, in this condition we should not use Mahavat Vidvansak Ras. Also in Pitta Pradhan Avastha we should not use Mahavat Vidvansak Ras. So Mahavat Vidvansak Ras we should be used very precautiously in small dose amount like 1 to 2 gunja, and its anupan should be as text reference Miri Churna and Gogruta. It should be used in morning with empty stomach. In emergency condition, in Atyayik Avastha, we can use as per medical conditions. And Jaipal Yukta Mahavajvansak Ras we can use up to 7 days. And Jaipal Virahit Mahavajvansak Ras we can use up to 21 days to 1 month. So this is the summary of Mahavajvansak Ras. So dear doctors and students, thank you for kind listening Dr. Garje Ayurveda's Ayurveda Adhyayan e-lecture series. Myself Dr. Ramdas Garje and Dr. Seema Garje say thank you all, and one of the request to all that do subscribe our YouTube channel and press the bell icon button so we will get notification of further our most important Ayurveda Kalpabhyas lectures like Rasakalpa and others. And important request, that is, I had to contact this number. Also send your name and city to this number on WhatsApp. So we'll try to add in our Ayurveda Adhyayan WhatsApp group. So we'll get notifications whenever we upload new videos. Also the PDF study material, Ayurveda career opportunities, Ayurveda job opportunities. So stay connected for Ayurveda. Thank you, goodbye, and Jai Ayurveda.